Hi everyone. I really wish I could stop saying that. Look how crap I look. No makeup, last night's mascara. You're probably going to see this a couple of weeks after the fact, but as you can see I've got a hospital wristband on. What's the date? Is it like the 9th? And so when I went to bed last night, oh god, I'm feeling really ill. I took Oromorph because that's what I seem to be taking at bedtime at the moment, and woke up at 4ish in absolute agony. I'm not going to say where the pain is, well, it's in my body, but actually it was in a lot of areas. It weren't just where my normal illness is. So I laid there for a little bit and I thought I'm going to have to get up and get painkillers because I've got to get up for work at 7:30. And I've been setting my alarm at 7:30, but really, like, I should be getting up at 7 when it's not hair washing day, and like 6:15 when it is. But I've been washing my hair at night, just so I'm able to have extra time in bed. So went downstairs, got some painkillers, had a drink, went upstairs. The pain wouldn't go, it got worse. And I was just laid there, and I couldn't even lie. Like, I was like half laid, half sat, and it was agony no matter what position I put myself in. It was just pure agony, and I was like, I'm gonna have to ring 111, and I thought I'll just put it off as long as I possibly can. So I started packing like a hospital bag, which is actually on the kitchen floor. This is normally what I take, is this Michael Kors bag. That's pyjamas at the top. So I started getting it together. Like, the toiletries are always ready. So I was just like finding bits of clothes and stuff, and mainly pyjama stuff and stuff that I can like long sleeve t-shirts, pyjama bottoms, underwear, my hairbrush. I think that was probably it. And then I thought I'll have a shower, because even if I don't end up in hospital, it's like 5:30 by now, it can be my morning shower. So in my shower, and I thought the painkillers were kicking, and they didn't really kick in. And I was like, I can't cope with this. I really can't cope with this. And I just went downstairs, put, I think, one more t-shirt in that bag and those pyjama bottoms that are on the top, because I think there's only ever one other pair in there, or two, I think it's one. And then I was like brought my drinks bottles in here that were in there, and I was just like, I rang 111 and told him my symptoms, and was like, they said they're going to pass it over to the ambulance service and they're going to send an ambulance. I was like, great. Didn't think that would happen, because like the last few times I've had like a doctor out, and I've got a phone call off a doctor, so I've had 2 different things the last week. So I was like, right, I'm going to have to go and tell my dad, because he's in bed and I don't want him to hear a loud noise at the door and think it's the police, because that's the sort of thing they would do to me in the middle of the night. So I went and woke him up, and then there was like a really upsetting incident that happened. But then came downstairs and I was stressed out after what happened, and I was like, just sat there in absolute agony, and I had to stand up, and I was like, I don't know what to do with myself. And about 40 minutes later, no ambulance, and I was like, I can't cope with the pain. It'd gone from probably a 7, 7 to an 8, 8.5. I know, like, you probably think it only went up 1, but I noticed the difference. It was like definitely an 8.5. So when I was on to 111, they said if it gets any worse, ring 999. And I stood there thinking, I can't ring 999, it's not right. Like, there's people probably worse off than me. So I rung it, and I was like, I told them the situation, and they were, yeah, it's down, but you're not down as an urgent call. And then he said, is there any additional symptoms? And I had a few more symptoms which I didn't even think that were significant, but apparently they were. And 11 minutes after the call ended, the ambulance were here, and they did all the tests. They got me on the ambulance pretty quick, because they needed to put me onto the ECG and check my heart and everything. And I was given gas and air, and it didn't get rid of the pain, but it relaxed me a little bit. Even though I was in absolute agony, it does relax you. But it eventually gets to the point where I personally get very sick, and because we got caught in morning traffic, it took ages, and like stop start were making me feel sick, so I had to stop the gas and air. And then I got took in, and then we was only sat there 15 minutes, and then I got took into a triage room and hooked up to the machines, and eventually a nurse came in and she did my blood pressure again, my heart rate, and then she repeated the ECG, put a cannula in, and then dumped me somewhere and told me it was a 7-hour wait for the doctor, and I'd be seeing the doctor at 3:30. It was 7:30 at this point. So I'm sat there and I couldn't get comfortable, because no matter how I sat or which way I leant or whatever, I was just in so much pain. So I decided I was going to leave, and eventually got hold of my dad, who, to be honest, I don't particularly want to talk to at the moment after what happened this morning. And I was like, I'm leaving the hospital very soon, and the signal's poor here. I can't leave this room yet, because when I go, I'm going. So can you get hold of my doctor who I saw yesterday, because I saw my doctor yesterday. I did a video on my camera, and my memory's full, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Stressful. And see if I can get an appointment with her, or see if there's any way she could fit me in. And he rung, and she was meant to ring him back, but she passed. It actually got passed to the other doctor who I saw not too long ago, not about my tonsils, when I went like end of November, who I used to go and see, and I said like he like sometimes says comments that I think's a bit out of order, and he said that he could see me at 12. So I just walked out the hospital. I still had the cannula in my arm, I still had my hospital band on, and then my dad picked me up and I came home, by which point the pain was a 10. I thought I've had a 10 pain before. No. That 10 pain I thought I had before was an 8.5. The 10 pain I had when I got home, I thought I was going to die. I didn't care if I died, but I thought, I don't want a painful death. That's all I could think. I don't want this really horrible painful death. So I took 2 paracetamol, 2 Nurofen, and I went upstairs and I sat on my bed, and it was agony. I was like leaning one way, leaning the other way. I was on all fours. I was like trying to lie down, no matter what position I got in. I felt nauseous and I hurt so bad. And about 40 minutes after I took them, the pain started to ease, and I was like, yes. And I fell asleep for 10 minutes, and I've had 3 hours sleep, so like I needed it. And then I'd set my alarm, because I thought if I accidentally fall asleep and miss that doctor's appointment, I'm in big trouble, because I need it. So I went to my doctor's, and he's not happy with me because I refuse the treatment like that I need to save my life, and they get frustrated with me, and he lets me know his frustration, whereas the female doctor, she just says, I don't know what to do with you, and she's like, I'm going to make it my mission of 2018 to get you to have this operation. And I said, well, you'll probably get an OBE if that happens, because it'd be a miracle. And she laughed at me when I said that yesterday, and she knows all the reasons why I refuse it. I haven't gone into the full details of what has been said to me and what went on to upset me to the point that I won't have the operation because of someone else, but she knows who it is, I think. I don't know if I named them, but I think she knows who it is without knowing the name, and that'll only make sense if you know who it was. So, and I don't think many, or if any, people know, to be honest. And yeah, I saw him, and I've got to keep an eye on my temperature. I've got to keep taking pain relief and not skip a dose. I've got to keep taking my antibiotics. Don't think I've had any today. I'm going to take them now. And I've got to be morning triage in the morning, or if the pain flares up like it's starting to do and I'm not due pain relief for 20 minutes, so I'm going to have it actually in a few minutes. So obviously I didn't go to work. It's not good. So I just like, my dad went, can you go to the shop? And I'm like, is this an actual joke? You know how ill I am, and he's sending me to the shop. So I went to M&S yesterday and got quite a few things, so I didn't need much. And what I've got yesterday I don't even particularly want now, but I might as well show my shopping. So the first thing I picked up is this box of tissues for work on my desk. Everyone helps themselves to the tissues on my desk, so when I was there yesterday, I know there was only a couple left because of when you were pulling it out you could tell. So I've replaced it with this one. It's going to go on the desk. If I go back tomorrow, I'm going to try and go back tomorrow because I need the money. I meant to have one day off a week, but I bet my manager will still want me to take another day off, which I don't want to do. Like if I'm well enough, or well, I'm never well enough to go to work, let's be real. But if I'm not in the pain, I want to, and I need to go to work, so I need the money. Second thing I got, they didn't have what I normally get, so I just got the Tesco Luxury Soft Quilted Toilet Roll for extra comfort. That's what it says, I didn't just make that line up. A Evian, because I've had next to nothing to drink. I've had like that much of a bottle of water and about 3 full mouthfuls of tea at hospital because they gave me tea even though I weren't meant to be drinking. But I didn't really care. I got a natural dog food because she's a fussy eater and there's times when she won't eat for days, so I get her one a day and mix it in with a dry food and it encourages her to eat. I got another Dr. Pepper. I had to think about that then. In my head I was saying Diet Coke. I feel super nauseous. I felt like this, well, this was one of the symptoms I had, but it got worse after like 10 minutes of gas and air. I had to stop taking it. I thought, I don't want to throw up in this, I think it's a taxi, in this ambulance. I don't want to throw up at all because I've got such a strong gag reflux. It kind of like, it's more difficult for me to be sick. It's very traumatic. And I hate it. It's horrible. Like, I wish I could be sick like normal people. So I got 3 packs of these. I don't even fancy them now. I used to get them all the time, but now I'm just like, I just saw them and I think that's why I got them. The pain's flaring up. How typical is it? After I've been to the doctors, the pain flares up. And Tesco got new bags that handles are incorporated. I feel so sick. What is wrong with me? I've had it, honestly. I'm not going to give up and have the operation no matter how ill I feel. You can't force me, and I'm not doing it. I don't know, I'm going to include this on it now to make this video super long, but I'm trying to do this without showing my address. Has anyone ever heard of Glossy Box? I used to be subscribed to this for about 2 years, but it weren't worth the money in the end. But I've got this one. I'm going to cancel my subscription. I just wanted to treat myself to one. I bought it Saturday. I think I got 20% off. So basically the postage were free. 20% off. It's a beauty box, a beauty subscription box. I used to do it and I stopped doing it well over a year ago. I've had other ones, but I've not had any like on the go for over a year, to be honest. So it comes in this pink box, and then it's normally got tissue paper on, but this is how it's wrapped. It's normally got a bow on it, which is super cute. And then there's like the card and it tells you about the products. I'm not going to look because I don't want to know what the products are. Then that's normally what the view you normally get at the top. And it's ripped, which is sad. So I'm just going to pull them out as I see them, and this video is going to end up at 20 minutes long. I need to go and lie down, to be honest. So the first thing is Dr. Botanicals Moroccan Rose Superfood Facial Oil. I hate rose, anything rose, I hate. So that's what it looks like. And travel size, full size is £55. Oh my god. I hope it's good. I don't know if I'm going to use it. But full size is 55. I wonder how big the bottle is for £55, because that is crazy. Then the second item I can see in here is Evo Beauty Green Tea Primer, and £22 for that. Are you joking? It can't be a full size. How's that full size? I don't think that is full size. Then the next item is Apicea Blush Cream. £22. This is actually full size, and so is the one that I just showed you, because it says it's full size. Oh my god, how the hell? £22, it's not even a known brand. Then the biggest thing in here, Beauty Beneath Original Formula designed for fine lines and wrinkles, skin texture, 60 capsules, 1 month supply. And they're from Boots, and they're £40. £40 for a vitamin. Well, I'll take them for the month, but after that I'm not taking them. It's 2 a day. That is a crazy amount of money for to get them ones, and then small ones. They're pretty though. Even if I had £40 spare every month, I don't think I'd buy a vitamin unless it was like a miracle worker. And let's face it, I need a miracle with my face. And then the last thing is this absolutely gorgeous two-tone thing. Nail Medic Rejuvenator Nail and Cuticle Energizer. That is stunning. And that is £5.99. I feel really sick. I'm not ringing 111 again. Seriously. I hate my life. So that's everything. I think the box is £10 plus £2 or £3.99 postage. But I had 20% off, and it came to £10 something basically for the whole box. And with all that contents, it is worth it. I'll use everything. I always try everything anyway. That's why I've got loads of like beauty stuff upstairs in those drawers. It's things that I've got in beauty boxes in the past, and I'm slowly starting to get through them. I'm going to have to go and take some Pain Relief. That's the glossy box if anyone's ever thinking about getting it. I forgot to put one of the things in, and I tied the bow up and everything. It's my life, that. So I just thought I'd do a video because I did try and film at the hospital, and it was like a minute long clip, and I was in this room with this really like, they were chavvy. Let's just be real, they were very chavvy, and felt totally uncomfortable being there. And yeah, he left anyway, she left, then he left, and then I left. So this will go up at some point. I'm trying to do 28 extra videos in January. I've got about 10 of those scheduled. I need to upload more, so this will be one of them. And I need to film more, obviously. But I need to get some pain relief because the pain is starting up again. You should see how many layers I've got on. So I've got my Ivy Park hoodie. I've got this long sleeve t-shirt on. Then I've got a vest, like a little old lady today. But I hope everyone's okay, and I thought I'd do this update even though you're not going to see it until, I don't know, a week from now. It'll be next week, but at least it explains what happened, and who knows, I might end up in hospital again. Bye everyone.